Hi, welcome back to Valley News Live. We have some cloudy skies here in Fargo, but we're going to see those clouds start to move off as we move later on into the afternoon. Now, the temperature here in Fargo is 28 degrees, and like I said, we have those cloudy skies, and that wind is moving out of the west-northwest at 12 miles an hour, enough to make it feel like it's 18. Elsewhere, temperatures are mostly in the 20s, except for a couple places up to the northwest where they're in the upper teens, but they'll be joining us in those 20s as we move later in the day, especially as we see those skies clear for folks up there, some sunny skies, and we're going to continue seeing these clouds push off their way to the east as that system that we saw move through overnight moves off with them. Now, those winds blowing out of the northwest at about 10 to 20 miles an hour for most of us, a bit breezy for folks in Lakes Country. Fergus Falls saw a recent gust of 24 miles an hour. Now, as we continue looking through the rest of the afternoon into the evening, like I said, we're going to continue seeing those skies clear. Those clouds are going to push off to the east, and those winds could be a little bit breezy at times, about 20 to 30 miles an hour with gusts, maybe a little bit more than that. And we'll see those temperatures peak right around 30 degrees for folks in the east, a little bit cooler out west. Now, as we start thinking about bedtime, about 10 o'clock here, we're going to see those temperatures fall a little bit, see temperatures around 20 degrees, again, a little cooler off to the east, or a little warmer off to the east, a little cooler out to the west, and we could see some nice sunsets before that sunsets, as we'll have a nice mix of sun and clouds at that point. Now, as we move overnight, we'll see a little bit more in the way of cloud cover by morning. We'll see a bunch of places with single-digit temperatures. Here in Fargo, we'll wake up and see temperature at 6 degrees, and we'll have some clouds in the skies. Now, as we move through towards lunch, we have a chance for some flakes for folks out west, but these are going to be very spotty and very light, and we'll have those clear skies for folks in the east and clouds out west. Winds will be pretty calm at that point too. Now, by that evening commute tomorrow, we'll have mostly clear skies, so make sure you have those sunglasses ready. Some clouds making their way in from the south, but those will be spotty as well. Now, tomorrow morning, we'll wake up, see a bunch of temperatures in the single digits, some double digits like Wadena off to the east and Sisterton in the south, but we'll have some cloudy skies. Now, by the afternoon, we'll see those clouds part for most of us and see temperatures in the 20s, except for Wadena, who's continuing to be just a little bit warmer, 30 degrees for folks there. Now, here in Fargo, like I said, starting the day off just a little bit chilly, working our way up to a nice 24. Still pretty chilly for this time of year, and we have a first alert weather day today, but that snow has moved off. So things are going to remain fairly calm for the rest of the afternoon, and then those temperatures remain fairly chilly, which is kind of the theme of the next week or so. Things are kind of chilly, a few flakes on Saturday, but all in all, a pretty nice weekend. Temperatures around 30. And then as we look into next week, we have a chance for some flakes, but it's far off and it doesn't look too substantial.
Might be time to take a vacation to Wadena.
Yes, yes.
Thank you, Chip.